Hello, 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 hello. I don't see the chat box. There it is. Okay. Hello, my darlings. I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. As you can see, I can't see my monitor, so we'll see how that affects the live. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. If you jump on, say, hey, tell me what you're doing, how your day is. And don't mind how blotchy my face is. I was literally just like hand in face and like I have such sensitive skin. It's annoying. But anyway, I don't know why my monitor is not working. I don't know. But anyway, when you guys jump on, say, hey, if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. I have some super simple, easy tips for you guys today. We are going to talk different and easy ways to move your business forward each and every day. So one of the number one things that people are always asking me is, you know, what is the secret? What is the secret to moving your business forward? It's being consistent. It is showing up every single day and being consistent. Ooh, let's see if we can turn this down. There we go. I look so much like a alien. It's being consistent every day. It's showing up every day. It's being there for your audience when they really, 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 really need you. Sorry, so distracted. It's been a week and it's only Wednesday. You get it, your moms. But anyway, so that is probably the number one question, aside from how do I create content, which I love talking about, you know that. So this is probably one of the number one things that I get asked all the time. So I'm just bringing my notes up and then we're gonna jump in. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about 3 different things that you can do every single day to make sure that you are moving your business forward. If you are not taking small actions every single day to move your business forward, it's not going to continue to grow. It's going to grow. It might grow, but it might grow a little slower than you had anticipated. You're going to get more frustrated. You're going to be like, you're going to want to give up, right? And we don't want you to do that. We want your business to continue to grow each and every day. Every day. Otherwise, what's your business for, huh? So, how do you move your business forward every day? You're a mom. You've got chores, you've got kids, you've got errands, you've got appointments, you've got all these things, right? You've got all the things. The number one thing that you need to be doing to move your business forward is sharing every day, okay? Every single day you need to be sharing something with your audience. You need to be showing up on your platforms, whatever platforms that you choose. And if you're just starting out in business, I always really highly recommend that you pick 2 platforms and you stick to them, whether it's Facebook, your Facebook business page and Instagram, or your blog and Instagram, or Facebook and Pinterest, whatever it is. Pick 2 when you're just starting out, or even kind of when you're just getting going. Pick 2 and really focus on them. Because if you try to do all the platforms all at once, you're just going to stress yourself out. You're going to be like, I can't do this. It's so much work. And it is going to be so much work. So pick 2 and start. But show up every single day. Give value to your audience every single day. In your group, on your page, in other groups. Other groups is very, very, very important. You can share and help and answer questions. There are tons and tons and tons of groups out there. It doesn't matter if you're doesn't matter if you crochet, doesn't matter if you're an Etsy seller, it doesn't matter if you're an accountant, doesn't matter if you're a VA, whatever business that you're in, there is a social media group for you, okay? You cannot come me and tell me that there isn't. I'll find you one. And if I can't, make Nicole find you one. She's the master at finding groups. But there is a group for you. You can get into those groups and you can answer questions and you can share value and you can show up and help. If you do nothing else, just show up daily. Every single day. You want to be known, you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to show up as the expert in your field. Even if you don't necessarily feel on that day that you're an expert, that is also something that I come across a lot with my clients, is they're like, I just don't feel like an expert. I'm like, did you teach this person how to do it? Then you know how to do it. You know how to teach it. You are one step ahead of the person here who is looking for this information. You can teach it. You don't need a fancy certification. You don't need some fancy degree. You don't need a licensing unless you're doing therapy or some kind of medical field stuff, then you need a license. I'm not telling you you don't need a license for that, but I'm just saying that you can do more than what you think. I'm still trying to get the monitor to work. So show up daily and give more than you ask. Show up and offer advice. So often I see people going, yeah, I show up every single day on my page and nobody likes anything that I share, or they don't comment, or they don't, hey Amanda, or they don't comment, or they won't like, or they won't engage. And they're like, I don't understand. I'm like, okay, not a problem. Let's check it out. Send me your link to whatever social media page you want me to check out. I go to the page and all it is buy my stuff, 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 buy my. Of course they don't want to engage. All it is a sales pitch. Okay, so you have to show up, but you have to be giving value and you have to be giving more than you're asking. So there's a balance. A lot of people will say there's an 80-20 balance. It truly depends. It truly depends. Generally speaking, if you're not in a launch, like in a serious launch, in a time frame for a launch period, I typically do 2 to 3 week launch periods. If I'm doing something huge, I'll do like a 4 to 6 week launch period. If it's something major, like when we launched the first 5K formula, we did like a 3-month launch period. So we were in like a launch, but we gave more during the first 5K because it was 3 months long. You guys didn't want hard pitches for 3 months. We talked to you about it. We told you it was coming. And then for like 4 weeks, we hard pitched. So there's a healthy balance there. But if you're just generally showing up and every once in a while you're going to drop some, hey, by the way, I've got this going on, you should be giving more value than what you're asking from your audience. They don't constantly want to be pitched your next latest and greatest idea. There should be a flow to how you're offering. So number 1 tip, show up daily. Doesn't matter on what platforms, you just have to show up. On your page, in your groups, in other groups, somewhere. You need to be out there in the world showing up. Number 2, you're a mom, okay? You're insanely busy, okay? You're busy. You don't have time to show up every day, right? I get it. If you cannot physically show up every single day, schedule it. Schedule it. Schedule out some of your things. Be sure that you're going back in. Try to do it daily and respond to people. If you're scheduling stuff, cool. By all means, schedule away. I absolutely schedule. I have every single piece of content, launches and everything, minus live videos or any particular training I'm going to be doing or master classes that are going to be going on. Every single thing is scheduled through the end of the year. Everything that you see, it's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't want to show up. It's that I have other things to work on while I'm giving my value, while I'm sharing my advice, while I'm giving you tips. I'm working with clients or I'm building the next best masterclass. Stay tuned for July. It's going to rock your mind. We're going to talk about the 5 steps you need for your next 5 clients. It's going to be great. It's going to be a huge masterclass. So stay tuned for that. But I have other things that I'm working on. So I can't physically take my time during the day when I'm managing clients, talking to clients, doing FaceTimes with clients, trying to be present in my kids' life because duh, that's what we do. We show up and we're present in our kids' lives, which is why we start these businesses. And that is the foundation of what I teach. Hey, Jordan, that is the foundation of what I teach. I teach how to build your business, but I teach you how to prioritize it so that you are present in your kids' lives because that is so crucial. It's why you started your business in the first place. So it is absolutely 100% okay to schedule your post. For all those coaches out there who are like, oh my God, don't schedule your post. It's not authentic. Dude, you've never been a mom apparently, okay? It is necessary on occasion or consistently to schedule your posts. It doesn't mean that you're not being authentic. It doesn't mean that you're not sharing value. It doesn't mean that you're not showing up for your audience. You're still there. You're still there. You're still going to go back and respond. You're still going to engage. If people ask questions, you're going to talk to them. It's not like you're just going to post and run. It's not like you're going to schedule and run, right? Okay. I take major issue with the coaches out there who are like, oh my God, don't schedule your stuff. Be in the moment and be valuable. Dude, you don't have kids. Okay. That's why it's very important to pick your coach. Not hating on them, truly not. But I am a mom and I have a million other things going on. I like to read. I like to build puzzles. I have, 2 other things that I'm running right now. I homeschool. I have errands to run. I have chiropractor appointments to meet. I have friends to meet. I have a life. I do not want 100% to be attached to my laptop. Sorry if you don't feel like it's authentic, coaches. I did, guys. I did, truly. One time I had a coach tell me, she was like, oh my God, I can see that you're scheduling your posts. They're at the same time every day. I was like, of course they are, because that's when my audience is reading them. I have done my market research. I know when they're showing up. Hey, Jerica. I know when they're showing up. I know when they're going to be reading my stuff. So that's when I share. And she's like, oh my God, that's so unauthentic. I was like, you still don't have children. So, okay then. So it is 100%, my mom is out there, okay to schedule your posts. Just be sure that you're popping back in and actually genuinely talking to people. All right, so that is my second tip. The first one, share every single day. I don't care. Do not give me excuses. Don't give me excuses. You must be sharing every single day. Okay, every single day. I'm not saying you need to post 10, 12 times a day. That can be daunting. Unless you're just like a content guru and you're just like, oh my God, I have so much to say. No, we're not all as crazy as me. 2, schedule it if you can't show up every single day. It is great to show up and just post every once in a while. I do that often. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I have this brilliant idea and I'm just gonna share it out. Last week I had, as soon as my 2-month coaching scholarship launched, I had 2 ladies sign up almost immediately. And one of them shared with me this amazing quote, because she is like queen of excuses. Love her to pieces, but she's always giving me excuses. And in that moment, I was like, I have to share this. So you're going to be able to do that. It doesn't mean that just because you schedule it doesn't mean you can't go back and share. You can. Share daily, schedule if you can't show up daily. And then number 3, and I know that I told you to, be careful of this in number 1, but number 3, to move your business forward every day, you must ask for your sales. Not in the sense that you're talking every day about, oh my God, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Here's what I got, here's what I got, here's what I got. Unless you're in a launch period. Guys, there's a little difference between being in a launch period. Maybe we should talk about that at some point. And then just genuinely, oh my gosh, I have this really cool thing, or I'm running a flash sale and here's my sale. There's a healthy balance. But you can't make money if you're not asking for the sale. So you do have to ask for the sale. Hey, Tiffany. You have to ask for the sale. Just be conscientious of how you're doing it. If you are showing, I'm going to pick on Etsy sellers for a minute, because there are a lot. I've worked with Etsy sellers. I have a couple of clients who do sell on Etsy, and they are just amazing. Their work is amazing. One sells jewelry and one crochets. I crochet. I'm in envy of what she can do. But she is amazing. But if you were to look at their pages, you would say, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like the one who crochets, she will give you tips on what it is that she's doing. She will share free patterns with you. She will say Crochet Wednesday, or I don't know what day she does that. It's like she does a fun play on words. And she does lives where she gets on and she just crochets with you and she teaches you different tricks. And then of course she sells, because she's a seller. She sells her products. She sells blankets, scarves, hats, those like hats with the bun holes or whatever. I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently it is. She sells all kinds of things. Okay. And the other one who sells jewelry, she does the same thing. She makes the jewelry. So she does lives. She teaches people how to do this, because it's not a secret. They can teach, they can share. But they're not constantly just going, oh my God, buy my stuff. I have this new product. Buy my stuff. Oh my God, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. That's icky. Okay, don't do that. Share and give value. Who jumped on? Hey, Mandy. Hi. Mandy's getting her content together and scheduling it. Mandy, you're doing number 2. You're scheduling. So you can show up daily. Love it. So yes, you must take steps every single day to grow your business. I don't care that you're busy. I'm really busy. Between my husband and I, we have 3 full-time businesses. He works outside the house. I homeschool. I take care of all the appointments. I run all the errands. I order the groceries. I put them in. I do our meal prep. I read books. Guys, I just read this amazing book. I don't even know what it's called. It's not, I put it on the table. I don't know what it's called. It's by B.A. Paris. I don't know who that is. Oh, Behind Closed Doors. Great book. Oh my God. I literally sat down the other night, started it, and finished it the next morning. Like, It was insane. So I get it. I get that you're busy. I'm busy too, but it does not mean that you cannot show up daily. It does not give you an excuse to not show up. If you cannot physically show up, schedule it, okay? Schedule your promotions, schedule your value posts, schedule your questions. And for the love of God, don't ask people what kind of ice cream they like. Don't do filler posts. I think I just need to beat that in this summer, because as summer is upon us, as summer is here, I think summer's here. Was last weekend the first weekend of summer? I don't know. It's Florida here. It's always hot. I don't really care. It's summer all the time. I'm seeing more and more and more and more and more scheduled posts, which again, they're fine, but they're just generic filler posts. Don't be a filler poster, okay? Don't do it. Don't ask them their favorite ice cream. Don't, random ask what's their favorite or what's their niche or simple, silly things, okay? Be genuine. If you want to ask a question, ask something serious. Hey, what's your business motto? Or, who do you serve? Or things like that. Those are questions that can help move you forward or help you create the next thing. Or what's your favorite de-stressing tip? I'm using Mandy. I like pistachio. If you wanted to know. Mandy could ask, what's your favorite way to de-stress as a mom? What is your favorite product to use on your face as a mask or something like that? Those are filler questions, but they are filler questions that are going to help her move her business forward. Okay, she's not just randomly asking, what's your favorite ice cream? It's pistachio. Got it. Yeah, I see that a lot. And it has nothing to do with the business. Every once in a while, if you're genuinely curious, oh my God, what's your favorite Disney movie? Ask it. Like, that's fine, but do not let that be 75% of your posts this summer or this fall because you're busy. I get that you're busy, but create and share valuable, genuine content with your audience that will help move your business forward and help your audience connect with you. They can't connect with you if that's all you're ever asking them. I have seen one person post the what's your favorite ice cream question 3 times this month. Why? I don't get it. I always see the coffee ones. I do too. I don't, I drink coffee. Everybody knows that I drink coffee. I love coffee. But asking you what your favorite coffee is or what creamer you use in your coffee isn't going to move my business forward. It's just going to waste your time. And I don't want you randomly scrolling on social media. As a business coach, I want you as a mompreneur to avoid scrolling on Facebook. If I'm going to ask you a question, it's going to be for a purpose. I'm not just going to throw you out a filler post so that I can waste your time. My opinion. Hey, Stacy, and it's like you sell jewelry. You want to know about my coffee for? Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So it's fine. It's fine. I love it. Mine's asleep. I can't see him still, and at this point, I can't go in his room and reset the monitor. So I'm just gonna have to wing it. Random, but I know I said don't ask filler questions. At what age did you stop using monitors for your kids? That has nothing to do with my business. I don't know. I rely heavily on this thing. But anyway, no, it's fine. It's fine that you used it. I typically don't use the words during my videos because I don't know whose kids are hanging around. But if you ask my husband, I swear worse than a sailor. It's pretty awful. I make up really creative things when my kiddo's around, though. Like you should see some of them. But anyway, guys, those are the 3 things. To move your business forward every single day, you must show up. If you can't show up, you must schedule it. And you must ask for the sales that you want. Not every day, but you must ask for them. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure you have because I'm going to launch. And I only have a couple of spots left in this, but my first was 3.5 maybe. Okay, good, 3.5. Well, we're like there. I'm thinking that we'll just use it until we get the boat, move on the boat, and then he'll be across the hall from us. I may take it on the boat. I don't know. I'm like a nervous mom. For those of you who may not have seen it yet, I am right now for a very limited time until the 30th. What is that, Sunday? Yeah, until Sunday. So what is that, 4 more days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more days. Can't count. It's okay. For 5 more days, you can get 2 months worth of one-on-one coaching for half of what I normally charge. We can cover automation. We can cover social media. We can cover your content. We can set up your business. We can grow your business. We can scale your business. We can do whatever it is you need to do. Click that link. It'll give you all of the dirty details. There are also a number. And this is something that I rarely ever do unless somebody's just like, oh my God, I need this. There are numbers of payment plans. There's a pay in full, which is always the cheapest. Then there's a 2-month payment plan and then a bi-weekly payment plan, because I work with a lot of military moms, military wives, I should say, and hubby gets paid every other weekend or every other week. So, you know, it's the summer. I really want to get back. I've met my goals. This is for you guys. I have heard for the last few months that a lot of you are like on the brink of being able to afford it, but it would really break your bank. And I don't want that. I am not that coach. I'm not like, hand over your money, you're never going to grow. You're not going to grow as quickly without guidance. I will say that. But I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm going to take your money and send you into the poorhouse. I'm not that coach. I just won't. So if you have been thinking about coaching, if this is something that you know that you need, I'm not ever offering this again. This is, it's going to be a very, very busy summer for me. I've already taken on a number of mamas. So I think I've got two spots left. I have 3 spots left. I can't count today. I have 3 spots left. So seriously, if this has been something that you have considered, this is something that you're just like, I know I need it. This is something that you're just like, oh God, I need it. I need to be able to grow. I need to be able to stay home. I need to be able to be with my family. This is it. This is your opportunity. This is your time. Jump in on this 2-month scholarship coaching. Okay? Otherwise, I will see you guys. I don't have any plans to go live again until July with the masterclass, so stay tuned for the deets for that. It's going to be really exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have questions, if you're catching the replay, drop them below, and I will be happy to answer. Bye!